Hello there and welcome back. This video is going to be regarding t-distributions. We are going to be solving one of the more basic questions about them. Let's say we have a simple random sample of size 7 and we had these results. We know that sample size is 7. The standard deviation of the sample, if you were to calculate it, would be 4.15. The sample mean, if you were to calculate that as well, would be 44.73. And we are asked to calculate the 95% confidence interval for the population mean. Now, it should be noted that we do not know the population's standard deviation. Therefore, we're going to be working with t-distributions. Instead, we're going to be using the standard deviation of the sample as an approximate. It should also be stated that the population is going to be assumed to be normal, because we do have a small sample size. And the population is going to be normal if you want to work with this question and with t-distributions. So the confidence interval then is going to be the sample mean plus or minus the standard deviation of the sample divided by the square root of n. Multiply the t value that we're going to be getting using the degrees of freedom and the confidence level. Now the degrees of freedom is equal to n minus 1, the sample minus 1. Our sample size is 7, so we're going to do 7 subtract 1, giving us 6. Therefore 6 is our degrees of freedom. We know our confidence level is going to be 95, so 95%. And now we just go over to the t-distribution table, and we're going to be looking for the 95 down here, the confidence level of 95%. Then we search up here on the sides. The left column represents the degrees of freedom. We have ours as being 6, so we're looking at the 6 column here. Going all the way to the left, looking where it intersects with the 95, we get 2.447. That is the associated t value. Now we go back over here. We have our t value as equaling 2.447. And now we have all the data we need to construct our confidence interval. To construct this here, we have everything to make the margin of error. Plugging all the data in, then we have 4.15 divided by the square root of our sample size as being 7. Multiply our t value we calculated, 2.447. And this is all going to be plus or minus the sample mean. Sample mean is 44.73. Let me make some room here, just erasing all of this. Calculating this portion right here out, you'll get an answer approximately 3.838. Now it's going to be 44.73 plus or minus this margin of error. This is just the calculated value of this right here, this one portion. And now this is essentially our confidence interval. If you wanted to note it in a different kind of form, we could do 44.73 subtract this value would give you something around 40.89. And if you did 44.73 add this value, you would get something around 48.57. And now this is the final answer. This is our confidence interval of 95% for this t-distribution. What this means is if you were to repeatedly take a simple random sample of the same size, 95% of those would fall between this interval here. So 95% of them would contain the population mean. This is the conclusion of this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer them, and I hope you are having a nice day.